Hello, welcome to another 7 Stories in 7 minutes. Thank you for finding me, and if you like what we're doing, please do share. It really helps us. So let's start off with story 1, cyber. It's all about cyber. Did you know that there were tough new laws to strengthen the UK's defences against cyber attacks on the NHS, transport and energy? So looking further into this gov.uk paper, let's make sure that we make that clear. This is not conspiracy, this is fact. So proposed new laws are going to strengthen cyber defences for essential public services like healthcare, drinking water, and providers of transport and energy. Now, I'm seeing this a bit like, well, we've all been told to have smart appliances, haven't we? And smart meters, so everybody knows what we're using. Well, this is going to be rationing. This is going to be, we have to give up our smart devices in order to get drinking water. Or maybe the water's going to mine lithium, or maybe it's going to cool the energy centres. I don't know, but I've got a feeling it's not coming our way. But did you know about these new cyber laws? And it says quite clearly, and I've highlighted it in green here, this will reduce the risk of disruption to consumers using smart energy appliances. I think it's going to cause disruption. What says you? Cyber, what happens if we all get switched off? Wake up one morning and there's nothing. Can't use anything. Just bear that in mind. Let's stay on water. I love water. But we're strengthening cyber laws to protect water. Well, how about Thames Water do a bit of work on their infrastructure, eh? So if you happen to be unlucky and be living in London under Thames Water, you'll know that some of your water treatment works are literally, well, they're not fit for purpose. And they're collapsing and crumbling. And so now the FT Weekend, are reporting here that some Londoners could end up with no supply. Millions of people with no drinking water because literally the infrastructure is crumbling. And this goes for all water companies since they were privatised. Nobody gave them maps. Nobody gave them any idea of where half their assets were. And even when they know where their assets are, they're not being cleaned, they're not being maintained. Build houses, but let's not build the water infrastructure. More to come on water, as you can tell. Let's go to story 3. How many of you are fed up with the 20-mile-an-hour speed zones? Although if you're in London, you've got a 10-mile-an-hour, remember, in Islington. So LBC and plenty of other platforms reporting that nearly 500,000 speeding tickets have been issued in new 20-mile-an-hour zones. What a surprise! What a surprise. Many people are telling me they're finding it very difficult to stick to 20 miles an hour. And even less on 10 miles an hour. Some cars are stalling and, well, it's just complete carnage. So they're saying that the key reason all these speeding offences and tickets are being issued is because of the speeding decrease and that people don't know and that they're driving faster than they should. Well, this is a shock. 488,599 tickets were issued to drivers who are speeding over 20 mile an hour. 2/3 increase, that is, on just last year. I don't think this 20 miles an hour zone is going to work. If we need to protect children in schools and maybe care homes, elderly residents, then I'm sure we can find another way, right, to keep people safe. Lollipop ladies! Remember the lollipop ladies? I love a lollipop lady. Anyway, enjoy your speeding fine. Visa speeding fine. You're going to pay it on Visa. Well, everybody that's got Visa written on their debit card or credit card, watch out, because a firm are going to be taking your biometric data as from 2026, bearing in mind we're nearly December. We're nearly 2026 now. So it's going to commit to the biometric first global payments. Aren't you looking forward to that? No, absolutely not. And as that heading of the article says, a biometric future with no escape hatch. Once we're in this, folks, we're in it. There's no way out. And keeping on biometrics, on the same story really as airlines, because what worries me is that it shows an increase in people wanting biometric data. Let's go look further into airlines. As here you can see that booking and payment habits are shifting towards mobile channels. People are enjoying digital wallets. People are enjoying e-boarding tickets. They like the convenience. But do you? I don't. Are you going to give your biometric data to fly? It looks like I'm stuck in this country forever now, because I don't think I'll be travelling anywhere, because I don't want to give my biometric data to anyone. In fact, 74% of travellers would be willing to share their biometric information if it means they can skip using a passport. So, you know, people are asking for this. Please, everybody, know it's the key to digital hell. Oh, let's go on to the NHS. Story 5. Now, this is interesting. Record numbers of people with type 2 diabetes benefit from NHS soups and shakes. This is basically the NHS is selling a whole load of soups and shakes for people with diabetes to reduce obesity. How much is that costing? Do we not know how to calorie count? Do we not know that people with diabetes who are perhaps a little bit overweight, if they stick to soups and low calories, they're going to lose weight? You don't need this rubbish that the NHS are giving out. And what's in it? Make your own. You know, everybody's capable of losing weight unless you've got a medical condition that stops you from losing weight. Just eat healthy. Grow your own food. Oh dear me. Let's look at NHS staff. We don't want all these managers, do we? No, 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 let's get rid of them. Well, we've been asking for that for ages, and your wish is their command. So now the government have said they're going to get rid of 18,000 admin staff. 18,000! Trouble is, the doctors and the nurses and the frontline staff are saying, well, who's going to do the job? That means we've got to do the job. And if we've got to do the job, that's focusing less on patient safety. It's no win, isn't it? Finally, I'm not going to stay long on this last story. Dr. Lichtbeer of colleague tribunal hears. I mean, it really is quite gross what Dr. Mark Johnson was doing, talking about the size of his colleague's breast. But you know what? He's still allowed to practice. He's only been suspended for a year. How many doctors have spoken out about the COVID vaccines and been struck off forever? Forever. Let that sink in. But however bad it gets, don't forget, always keep watching and keep listening, but above all, keep smiling.